Hello, JCS community. This is the JCS Jam. I'm your co-host, Peyton Ponstein, along with the host, Eric DeVries. But we're also here today with some special guests, the Slushy Girls. As you can hear from their laughter, they're excited to be here. Evelyn Gast, Bella Dimestra, and Kylie Thrasher. Another student interviews today, Mr. DeVries. I am so excited.
Same. I mean, we just got to run it back. So fun the first time. So fun last week. We were just trying to gather up as many students as we could to come on and let's interview you.
Absolutely. So the ball is just rolling with these student interviews right now in this 2021 season of our lives. More 8th grade girls here for us. But first, before we dig into their interviews,
can't start without it.
You gotta give us the joke of the day, Mr. DeVries. What is it?
And I don't think anyone knows it. I didn't tell anyone.
All right.
Okay. Why did the kid throw the clock out the window?
Oh, you know Bella?
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's to see time fly.
To see time fly.
Yes, Bella! Yeah. That's awesome. I had no idea. I was not going to say anything. I was going to say something dumb there.
That is incredible.
That's awesome.
That is going to be a great... Just to guess the joke of the day, you can never underestimate 8th grade.
Like, I'm 0 for 4 on joke of the days, guessing. And Bella just comes up and hears, whatever. Easy.
It's all Pinterest.
Man.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
Well, the reason why we love Response Time, having these students on, is it's just a reflection time, right? It's like 8th grade. They've been here for sure, for Kylie just in middle school, but for Bella and Evelyn since elementary. And just what can you reflect on? What can we look going forward? Some good laughs, some good lessons. What has JCS showed you your passions are and where you want to go as you get into high school? The
community really wants to hear the culminating experiences of our students.
Yeah, just bring back the curtain. Let's see what we push out the door come May. So we're going to start in elementary school once again.
Absolutely.
There's talk of a penguin unit. And the fun thing is, I was just walking down the hall, and I saw the penguins taped back up on the wall. So I think this is a unit they must keep doing.
Okay.
It must have happened before. But describe this penguin unit. Take it away.
So for me, I mostly remember with Mrs. Mulder, who doesn't work here anymore, but there was a big bulletin board, and there was all the different kinds of penguins. And then outside the room, there was penguin posters typed up on the wall, and you could measure your height compared to the other penguins.
Ooh.
So Bella remembers.
What penguin were you measured up with? Do you remember?
I don't know. I'm pretty short, so.
Okay. Other experiences you guys had in elementary school, Evelyn? Recess?
Gaga ball. That was fun.
Okay, all right.
That was really fun. We spent all of our time on Gaga ball.
Like every recess?
Yeah. It caused a lot of tears, might I add. It did.
Well, there is some valuable lessons in losing.
Absolutely.
Or getting banged up a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Just getting hit by the ball.
No pain, no gain.
Yeah.
Sometimes some good conflict resolution, even on the recess time, is a part of the education here at Jonathan Christian too.
Absolutely.
Right? How do I lose graciously? How do I come up with a conflict resolution maybe when
how do you interact with your students and your classmates?
Yes.
Let's transfer over to middle school. And Kylie, we know that you came to Jenison Christian with was it 5th grade? 6th grade?
Yeah, 5th grade.
5th grade. So coming into middle school, new experiences, new classmates. What was your kind of first impression?
Well, I don't know. First impression was I really liked Mrs. Dykstra. She was really kind to me. And I don't know, I just loved her sense of humor. Like, she would say a joke, and then, like, some people, like, wouldn't laugh, and I would just be, like, the only one laughing.
I miss her so much. She was such a good teacher.
So nice.
Well, we do miss Mrs. Dykstra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
So you loved Mrs. Dykstra. What were some of the interactions you had with students too? Your other classmates as you came.
I remember I sat by Mallory, and Luke sat behind me, and then it was Jaden sitting right next to Luke. So I got to know them three. Good. And Jaden was really nice, and so was Luke. And I just remember, like, Luke had, like, some kind of computer troubles, and I was, like, trying to, like, help him. I don't know why I remember that. And then, I don't know, Mallory was super sweet, too. She would just, like, help me with, like, just everything and, like, how they do stuff. But it was also, like, new for them in the middle school. So I think it was good that I came in middle school because it was like everyone was kind of like learning like the schedules and everything. So yeah, I really liked it.
That's pretty crazy. You can remember who you sat by.
I don't remember who I sat by.
It's 3.5 years. Yeah.
But you had a story on everyone about how they helped you feel welcomed. All three of these ladies had a story on a thing that you do in 7th grade science.
Yes.
So I wonder if you could just set it up. What is this?
Yeah.
It's owl pellets, and then maybe we can let them take it away.
Owl pellets. And I don't know if these ladies are grossed out about it, if that's their memory,
really.
or if they really enjoyed it. But you know, I kind of open up this lab by showing a short little segment from the show Dirty Jobs, where they go to a farm that collects the owl pellets, cleans them out, wraps them up, and actually sends them out to schools. So I showed them that, hey, this is where I got these owl pellets. So I'm kind of, bringing this to life a little bit, showing, awesome. Wow, these are actually, real things that happen.
Sure.
And so we talk about the process on, why the owls have to, cough up their pellets, and what's going on here. And they make a hypothesis, and they figure out, okay, before they even open up the pellet, okay, what do we think are some mysteries that we're going to see in this pellet here?
Sure.
And they go about fully dissecting.
Then it's hands-on.
It is hands-on. And I give them a bone chart so they can check out all the bones that they're seeing, and then they have to figure, okay, what kind of critters that were eaten by this owl, and how many critters are in this pellet.
Ooh.
And a lot of observing conclusions that are made from it. So yeah, ladies, if there's more that you need to talk about.
So we got the
here.
teacher view.
Yeah.
I love the teacher view, but let me hear the student view as you're digging around in owl pellets here.
Yes.
Yeah. The one thing I can remember very distinctly was it smelled terrible.
Yeah, it smelled terrible.
It smelled really bad.
It's basically just owl vomit.
With
some digging through dried owl vomit.
But it's been cleaned up. It's been purified a little bit.
I don't know if vomit can be cleaned
so
up to an extent.
I thought it was gross, and poor Spencer had to dissect the whole thing. Well, okay, I did some of it, but he did a lot of it.
I don't even remember my group, but I remember we sort of just ditched the tools and went in with our hands.
Yeah, I think we ended
I
ended up warming up to it.
So what do we find in there? I'm left hanging.
Some
what
people
do we
found
see
full
in
skulls.
Skulls?
Yeah.
I know you had to be
Skulls and
super
bones.
gentle though.
Yeah, we had to be super gentle.
You could crack the skulls, and then
it
would be hard to identify what bone it was.
Sure.
Yeah.
So hypothesis in before and after, were they right? Were you guys wrong? Were you guys able to know it was in the owl pellet? Would you walk away from being like, I did not know that an owl did this?
I mean, I think I kind of knew in general.
Yeah,
not
they
that
ate.
detailed.
Yeah.
Sure. So some of your
I liked
hypotheses
learning
were right?
about the skeletons of the animals. That was fun. Yeah.
They got a whole chart, Mr. Ponce?
Yes,
Yeah,
correct.
all like the bones.
It could be a shrew, could it be some kind of rodent, a mole. So yeah, that was I appreciate you guys' thoughts on the owl pellet lab, even if you thought it was a little bit gross.
It's always the smell.
That's the fun of it.
We get to
It's
do
always
a
the
cow
smell.
on
I remember dissecting things too, and it's always like your first reaction is the smell, then you actually get into it and you're like, all right, what's good?
It's not too bad.
You
get used to
Get
it.
used to it. All right. Elementary, middle school, now look forward. What are you, as you get into high school, maybe even beyond, I don't know, but as you get into high school, what are you looking forward to, Evelyn? You're going to kick us off on this one.
I'm mostly looking forward to taking art classes in being challenged in those art classes because I like being challenged creatively. And then I'm also looking forward to trying out for a bunch of sports because I just love sports. And my mom does the swim team. Coaches the swim team. She's the assistant coach. So I'm excited to be on that team too because I really like to swim. Yeah.
That's awesome. Kylie, what about you?
I'm looking forward to like the culinary classes because my mom says I'm not a very good cook, but I think I'm a good cook. I just need to go off a recipe. But from my past experiences, they haven't been the best. So I want to learn to.
And change your mom's mind.
Yeah. Give yourself some grace. You're still young. You got lots of time. But that's a good thing to look forward to.
Love it.
Bella?
I'm looking forward to taking history or geography classes, like earth, nature, kind of related classes.
She's very good at geography.
Yeah.
Bella's my go-to history.
He
like
asks her questions.
when I'm like,
that's what it
I'm
comes
talking new
to.
countries. I look at Bella. I'm like, Bella, what's the newest country again? Like, I gotta ask Bella. She's just like, if she's ever got a spare time, she's on her computer doing a map game. So that fits perfect.
Now, have you traveled in different spots?
Yes, we've gone to, like, we did an out west trip last summer.
Yeah.
We want to go to Europe in a couple years maybe.
Awesome.
Or something.
Is there kind of like a go-to country or continent?
I love France.
Cool. France is the country.
Yeah.
I've been there. So.
Really?
Yeah, it's a good choice. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Mr. Pronstein, world traveler. I forgot about that. Well, it is so cool to hear you guys like just what passions, art, culinary, history, like, and I think high school and beyond gives you the unique opportunity to dive into those things even more.
That's right.
And hopefully, Jensen Christian showed you where your passions are, and now you can take it even further as you leave from here.